Being an RGG fan in the year 2025 is certainly a rough point, especially after delivering hit after hit for the past 20 years. It feels like by the start of the year, beginning with Pirate Yakuza, it didn't hit the exact same way, especially coming after Infinite Wealth. And when you compare that to something like the Gaiden games, we're already hitting a low point because you can at least say for Gaiden that the combat felt intentional and much of an evolution to what Kiryu has already been doing for the past multiple decades in the franchise. The combat style in that was very mashy and uninteresting in the new Majima game. Like, the side content didn't exactly differ from Infinite Wealth itself, but the story felt incredibly mind-numbing, where at some points I was getting drowsy, which is incredibly depressing when you're talking about a franchise where it dominates on the best storytelling. And even going outside of Pirate Yakuza, they're already going out of the way on the 20th anniversary of the franchise to delist Yakuza Zero and bring in the director's cut, which I wouldn't even say it's a director's cut when you have not even the original director of Zero. He's not in Sega anymore, and you just basically throw in some like 4 cutscenes that just entirely devalue the entire game and retcon ongoing things just to make it all seem like it's like Dragon Ball, where you could kill people and just bring them back. Not only that, but you're also doubling the price of the game, going from $20 to $50. That's gross. And you have as well is a multiplayer game that no one's gonna pay attention to. Let's get realistic. No one's gonna be on there, and it was like nobody gave a shit about it. And how do you go from 20 gigs on the original game to 95? That's an insane leap that makes no sense to me. For the upcoming release of Yakuza Kiwami 3, with the recasts going on with everybody and completely getting rid of my goat Rikia and making him look like an entirely different person, and the ongoing controversy with who the fuck is his name? With Teruyuki Gigawa, that's already playing the role of Hamazaki, which, looking up a bit further onto him, he's already got, and has been convicted of being a terrible person with ongoing, sexual crime charges. And yet, Sega still wants to double down and continue to have him on board, which is completely questionable when you look back at, all of the other content that they have, where they do confront a lot of the sexual harassment and sexual assault topics that they do cover on their stories. So looking at it in hindsight, is it all just a front? All of it in general just makes me a lot more concerned leading up to Stranger Than Paradise, which I don't even want to be, because it generally looks like an amazing game. But it definitely brings down the mood when you have all these things going on at this moment. And even going into Stranger Than Paradise, it makes me a lot more concerned than I need to be with how things are turning out right now. It just feels like we're already getting into a bit more of a dark age at this point, because we haven't even heard anything about it since the Game Awards in 2024, even the RGG Summit, where they basically announced for the 3rd time over they're gonna do another adaptation of Yakuza 1, which they already did how many years ago with the Prime series? We're already doing a movie now of the same story. All it's felt to be as of recent is that it tries to appeal more to a newer audience whilst alienating the current fan base, trying to reach out and be more sillier than it needs to be. and trying to appeal to some of the audiences that aren't exactly into the games by just pushing it as the Dame Dane guy. Let's see what the Dame Dane guy has done for the silly antics he's got going. I love these games a lot, and it means a lot to me. I hope that a lot of these takes that I'm just saying on the spot right now is not coming out of any type of ill will or anything like that, because I genuinely love these games. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll see you later, mateys.
Kaido-san.
Tak, you're back.